In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to create this beautiful ornament and dig deep into graphic design. You do not just learn to create an ornament, but you also learn how to use brushes and switch from the pixel persona to the designer persona and back. You learn how to add textures, how to clip things from one thing into another. You learn a lot, I'm going to promise. And if you want to, you can get the color palette for this video, for this ornament, on my website. Just click on the link below in the info box or check out the link here I'm going to put in the video, and go to my website, subscribe to my newsletter, and there you can download this goodie and many more for all the tutorials we have. So now let's get started with this beautiful ornament.
It's not about the ornament itself, it's about all the things you can learn doing it. So first let's go to the File, New, and then choose a 12 by 12 vinyl cover. Click on that and then click Create, and you have the document with some grids. If you don't see the grids, you can always get them, but you just need the shortcut you see on the bottom. You can also change the grid if you want, if you prefer other distances here, but we go ahead now and pick the tool, the star tool actually. Here we click on that, go to the middle of the page. You find the middle when you see both lines here. That's not the middle. Here you go. And then click the left mouse and just drag this star on it. Don't forget to press the Shift and Command key so you have an equal star. When you go over the word points, you can increase the number of stars here, and I increase them to 16 now. You can also use a slider here, just slide to the right, and then you have them. And now we have 3 dots and we can play with them. You see, when I put them onto the top, you see what happens. And according to the ornament, we need now a rounding on top. Just play around a bit so you see what's going on here. So I now pull it down a little bit more, and then I have actually what I wanted. But you see, I can easily change that, and you see what you can make out of a star. So yeah, here you go. So next step is we need something over the entire star, and for that we go to our stock. If you don't see it, go to Window and Stock and choose Pixabay and type in newspaper, and then you find this document here. You can use any other as well, of course. Just drag and drop it to your star or former star and make it larger, because it really needs to cover the entire ornament. And then we just clip it into it. Oops, that was wrong, so let's take it out again. You clip the paper into the star actually, and now we want to change the look of the paper. So click here on the bottom and then click on black and white and increase the red and yellow, or go here to levels and change the levels here. And you see what happens. It really, the black turns out and the white comes really strong. But we are rid of this yellow newspaper feeling. So now we need another star or another ornament we have created. So we should have done that before, but we can easily do that right now. We just duplicate the entire thing we have here with Command G. And then we grab the one on top, not the bottom one, and just get rid of the layers underneath. And you see what happens. Now we have that empty ornament left. And we fill that now with a color. I use this green, this pastel green. And now I make it a bit smaller. go to the selection tool and then make it smaller. You can always see on the left which tool I'm using. And yeah, just make it's all to your liking, so just make it a bit smaller. And once you've done that, you can use darken here as the blending mode, and you see it's coming through. So now we go ahead and select the top layer once again. You can always see which tool I'm using when you look on the left side. And now we need to pick a brush and a color to go over it. First we create a new layer to have the entire thing on a new layer, because we need to go over all the roundings now. So we switch to pixel mode on top left and then click on the brush tool, and then you pick one of the colors and go on brushes here. And yeah, choose a brush to your liking. I choose the chalk dust, but it's totally up to you what you choose. And then I go over the entire ornament, just around all these edges. It's a little bit tricky with a mouse, but you know, you can do that. It's just a question of having a really quiet hand. Just try it. If you don't get it done too yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be 100%. You know, just go over it, go through the entire thing, and it will look good. It's handmade, so it doesn't have to be 100% great. So once done, we can pick that and we switch back to the colors panel and duplicate the thing just to make it look a bit stronger. You see, I have done that 3 times, and now I merge them all together so it really comes out. Next step is going back to the Affinity Designer mode and pick the donut tool actually. So we can make a circle in the middle of the paper. You see again where the middle is here, and then you drag with your left mouse this thing until you go to the edges to what we just created, and then make the circle a bit bigger or the rounding a bit smaller. You see me doing that here, and pick another color. Click on the color and then you see it going in here. Now we use another blend mode, darken always, and yeah, that's it actually. We are nearly there. Now we need to get rid of the inside, so we need to get that out, like stamp it out. Rasterize all layers first. Just do right click, see me rasterizing. We go back to the pixel mode now, and then we have to select the inside. We do that with a circle selection tool and go once again to the middle, and then we drag a circle there and make it fit. Just press Command while dragging the circle so you have an equal circle, and then press the delete key and you are rid of the middle. Just make sure you're in the right layer. You need to touch each of them, go over it and press the delete key, and then you are rid of the inside. With Command D you get rid of the selection, and now we go back to the circle. Click on rasterize there as well. And now we want to use the eraser tool and make it look not so equal once again. So go first, let's go to the eraser tool, click on brushes, and you see now which brushes you can use. You cannot use those with a brush tool on the right, just those which have not. So let's zoom in so you see me what I'm doing here. And when I now go over it, you see I'm getting rid of a little bit of the rounding here. Just again, you don't have to do it really equally, just do it to your liking and go over it. You see the pastel green coming through, that's just fine. Just do what you prefer. And if you want to get rid of the pastel as well, you need to change the layer as I just did. But you don't have to. You can have the pastel coming through. It's to your liking and it's your decision actually. You can also mix it up. You see now I have the pastel and then I change and get rid of it. So it's totally up to you. So that was the inner circle. Now I'm getting rid of a little bit from the pastel color. I really want it uneven. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer now. Just press Command Z, go back and click on the right one and go ahead. I just drag the orange layer on top to get, so I get rid of these strokes here. But basically that's all just playing around, it's up to you. As I said, that one is a brush and the other one was a razor. Now I go over with the brush and fill what I want to have filled here. Sure, you can do it the other way as well. Just make sure you are on the right brush, whatever you do here. So now I am back to the eraser brush and get rid of a bit more of the orange here. You don't have to get rid of every equal rounding here. That's about designing, so that's your decision and that's what a graphic designer does. He makes these decisions and sees what looks good for his purpose, and it depends all on the scrapbook kit you want to create. Now I zoom out and here is the entire ornament we just created.
That's it. I really hope you liked this tutorial, and if so, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the little bell so you are notified whenever we post a new video, and hit the like button. And before I let you go, please keep in mind we have tons of more tutorials like this on this channel, so check them out. Go along with me, design along with me, dig deep into graphic designing and figure out with me if this is your new profession and if you have a passion for it. So now let's get started and I see you soon in the next video. Bye.